guys.
I am re-recording this because I sounded so dead in the first take. But hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of the SpookyMaple Show. The show where you don't have to focus on what's on screen, and more so on the words that I spew out. And yeah, something like that. Stole that line from Jay Schlatt. But hey, we're on episode 9, I think. I took another hiatus for 2 whole weeks, and after I literally said last time that I wouldn't do that, but hey, I'm gonna make it up to you guys, hopefully, by maybe posting 2 videos this week for the SpookyMaple Show. No problems though. No promises. I mean, I messed that line up in the first take. But anyways, if you want to post topics, questions, or you just want to tell me about your week, remember that you can comment down below. I read all the comments and it really brightens my day. But other than that, just remember to subscribe and like the video. Topics will be listed in the forms of chapters, so if you're not the type to watch the full video in its entirety, you can just skip to the parts that you like. But with that out of the way, let's get into our first topic. Might have asked for a monkey tier list. Sure, why not? I'm not going to make a visual tier list for this, because for the most part the SpookyMaple Show, the series, isn't edited too much, and it pretty much just is low maintenance, so you're just gonna have to imagine this tier list in your head. Yeah, so if I had to make a monkey tier list, I'd probably place the proboscis monkey, that's the one with the big nose that kind of looks like a villager, in S tier, along with the gibbon, the Jay Schlatt favorite monkey, the one that when it does the mating call or whatever, the chin like inflates, because that one's also funny. And then probably I guess those tiny ones that you see in the movies, in S tier, I think. So to recap, in S tier I would put the proboscis monkey big nose, the gibbon funny chin, and small monkeys in there. Oh, and I guess Curious George also. Yeah, Curious George in S tier. So those 4 in S tier, and then everything else under that, because I don't care about them. I don't care about monkeys, to be honest. I'm not much of a monkey person. But yeah, that's it for that, I guess. Next topic. On the subject of animals, recently I posted a video about bears. Another one. This time not about League of Legends, but actually about bears. Now, obviously, the video is satire, which I had a lot of fun making the script for, by the way, and it allowed me to express more of a creative side of myself in content creation, and it surprisingly did really well. I mean, I got a lot of positive reception from the video, a lot of positive compliments, and a lot of new subs looking to see more like that, and I'm glad to see it too. I spent a lot more effort on that video in comparison to the other ones I've uploaded, even though it may not seem like some of the edits I make reflect that statement. But yeah, it did take a lot of time. Not the editing itself, really. That much was, for the most part, just light work. But it was mostly just me scheduling out times to edit in an already busy week. So the video was not only a testament to my creativity, but also to my time management skills. But hey, it got out eventually, and I'm pretty proud of the end product. I found that many people who don't like my League content found themselves watching the Bears video, so thanks to that video I sort of found out what content my viewers find enjoyable and what they'll watch. And to be a little bit more transparent with you guys, the real Bears video is probably my best performing video in the last month. I think it's a good example of what kind of content you guys like, and therefore what content I should be making, because in the end, I'm trying to make content that provides memories, provides a record of what my life during this time was like, while also trying to make content that you people will enjoy. So yeah, don't expect another video like that soon, but expect another one sometime in the future, because I really like making that video, and I think that I'll be making another one like that too. It reminded me of an old chem project I did, where I made the visuals sort of like how I did in that video, worked on a script with my friends, and edited what was essentially a children's show styled PSA on mustard gas. Funny how those two things connect, but yeah, it was pretty fun. Be sure to ring the bell to get notified when the next video, like a real video about bears, gets posted. I don't know exactly when it's gonna be or what it's gonna be about yet, but I have some ideas. Yeah. Anyways, next topic. Originally, this segment was going to be its own separate episode of the show, similar to the Arcane review, but seeing how I went on an unintended hiatus, I think I'm just going to put it in this episode, and that's going to be the Demon Slayer Season 2 review. I'm going to be making it spoiler-free and keeping all the comments I make just about general stuff that I liked. Not so much about the plot, because that was in the manga. It's a manga adaptation. It's an anime adaptation of the manga. But hey, if you're still scared, just keep on over by clicking on the next chapter in the video. Oh, and to clarify, before we get into the review, I'm only covering the Entertainment District arc of the season. The other half of the season, the one that came before, was just a re-edit of the movie that came out prior. So I'm only going to be covering the Entertainment District arc. Yeah, so Demon Slayer Season 2 ended last week, and I have to say, it was absolutely gorgeous. Animation was knocked out of the park again. I mean, like, it seems that Ufotable just keeps on stepping up the work between Season 1, the movie, and the Entertainment District arc. I mean, the animation, it's just a beautiful blend of 2D and 3D, and it's just stunning. And as much of a nerd as I sound, I really loved and enjoyed watching it, and it made me really gush as a fan of the series. So I read the manga a couple of times already, and I'm going to be avoiding spoilers like I said, but when I initially read the Entertainment District arc, I didn't enjoy it as much as some other manga readers did. But once I saw it animated, this is really cringe, but once I saw it animated and seeing the characters move instead of just staring at pictures of them and reading text, it really changed something in me, because it made me appreciate the character that is elaborated on the most here, Tengen, more. I have to say, at first he was probably one of my least favorite Hashiras after reading the manga, but now I'm reconsidering his placement because of how well the studio translated the manga into the anime. After this season ended, I found myself really hyped for the next arc, the Swordsmith Village arc, and to see it animated. So I reread the manga for probably like a fourth or fifth time, and I gotta say, anime-only watchers, you're gonna adore this arc if you love the Entertainment District arc. There's a lot of action, and it's just great. Yeah, Demon Slayer is probably one of my favorite anime, and definitely my favorite shonen, so I'm very excited to see what's next for the anime adaptation, and what sort of things Ufotable has in store. But yeah, next topic. Now it's time for the one constant in all these episodes, the recap of my week, not the week. That'd be weird. That'd be like a news segment, and I'm not doing that. Or, well, how my weeks have been. But my weeks have been pretty tame, aside from the massive workload that my teachers have just been dropping on us. I mean, it's pretty much torture what they do, and it should be illegal to do that. It's definitely a war crime. But hey, let's not look into it that much. I'm here now, and that's what matters. Even though I've been beaten down by work and editing, I've also had some highlights in the past 2 weeks, between Demon Slayer, the positivity from my recent video, and hanging out with a person that I just really enjoy hanging out with. I've realized how good life is right now. I'm not too much of a positive or optimistic guy, but recently I've been thinking a lot about how good life has been to me, and it makes me smile a bit when reflecting on all the good things that have happened to me recently. Compared to some of the stuff, at least, that I've heard happen to people or me last week for Valentine's Day, I think I'm pretty being chillin' right now. And that's all I'll say about that for now. Still subscribe to impress that girl I like, please. But yeah, I've been hanging out with some pretty cool people, getting to know the people and the environment that I surround myself with better, and overall just feeling pretty good about myself. And I don't really know why. I hung out with someone recently as of recording this episode, and yeah, I don't really know. I just really enjoyed hanging out with them. I felt in the zone. I felt like recording this episode. I just felt a burst of motivation, and it was really eye-opening, and it got me motivated. And yeah, that person knows who they are. Shout out to her. But yeah, I've also just been thinking about life and the future in general, which is really not like me. I don't know what's happening to me. I'm usually not like this and just negative and cracking jokes and being a gamer. But I don't know. I think something changed. Maybe it's the people or the person that I hung out with. Maybe it's just me growing up. Or maybe it's both. I don't know. But recently I've been enjoying myself and enjoying the time that I've spent with voice crack. Enjoying the time that I spent with people I love. Yeah. Maybe it's just the effects of that Valentine's Day lovey-dovey dum-dum atmosphere, but yeah, it's been my weeks. And I hope your Valentine's Day went well, regardless of whether or not you asked or didn't ask someone out and how that may or may not have went. I hope you've been having a great 2022 so far, and that February was a month to look back on with smiles and joy. So yeah, that's going to be doing it for episode 9 of the Spooky Maple Show. Thank you to Hussein Bloomberg for looking over the script before I started recording. And also thank you to everyone who made it this far, anyone who just watched the video in its entirety, and anyone who just watches my videos in general. Seeing another voice crack, jeez. I don't want to keep on re-recording this. It's a long night, but seeing people say things, nice things, and enjoying the content that I produce makes me enjoy making videos, recording, editing, all of that jazz. And remember, you can comment down below to suggest topics / ask questions for the next episode. And make sure that you like and subscribe and maybe even ring that bell so you get notified when my next video, which could be this week, another episode maybe this week, but you'll only know if you ring the bell. Just saying. Remember to do those things, but yeah. Till the next video comes. See ya.